Nick Foles almost conjured up enough magic to get the Eagles back into the Super Bowl this season, but Philadelphia couldn't find a way to defend their title. Fortunately for their fans, the roster is well positioned to compete at a high level for years to come. It's still imperative that they find some big-time talent in this year's draft. It's no secret that the Eagles have to improve their pass defense next season. Finding at least one talented cornerback in the draft is an absolute necessity for the franchise. Drafting 2 corners capable of contributing this season would be even better. Jay Ajayi's season-ending injury also highlighted the issues the Eagles faced at running back. With all due respect to Wendell Smallwood and Darren Sproles, neither of those backs is capable of being an NFL starter. Head coach Doug Peterson would love to come out of the draft with a rusher capable of handling the bulk of the team's carries in 2019. In this piece, we'll mock what the Eagles should do with each of their selections. We start with a right cornerback for Philadelphia to take in Round 1, Byron Murphy. The Eagles won't go on the clock until the 25th overall selection, which means they're going to face a long wait before they can make their pick. While they'd love to see a guy like Greedy Williams or DeAndre Baker fall to them, neither guy is likely to slip that far. Snagging Byron Murphy would be a nice consolation prize. There's no guarantee he'll still be available at number 25 either, but there's a decent chance he'll make it to the Eagles. If he is still on the board, they should rush to the podium to select him. Murphy is a perfect fit for the way the Philadelphia defense wants to operate. In particular, he's a guy who flashes elite ball skills on tape. He might get burned a few times as a rookie, but he's going to come away with more than his share of interceptions, too. In a league where defenses are increasingly defined by their ability to take the ball away from their opponents, Murphy could emerge as one of the most valuable corners in the game. Next, Round 2, Dalton Risner. Page 2 Manhattan Ks. In November 17, offensive lineman Dalton Risner. Photo by Peter G. Aiken, Getty Images. Tackle didn't stand out as a huge area of need for the Eagles last season, but Jason Peters isn't getting any younger. There's also a very real possibility he won't be on the roster in 2019. Finding a young tackle capable of taking over for him soon would be an excellent choice for the Philadelphia front office. Some scouts have some questions about whether or not Risner can stay at tackle at the next level, but we like his chances of staying outside. He might not be a great left tackle, but he does profile as an excellent option on the right side. Risner isn't a finesse player by any stretch. He's a massive physical presence on the offensive line, one who wants to knock defenders backwards. Whichever team drafts him is going to get an immediate boost in their run game. Risner's ability to pass block also shows up really well on tape. He does get overextended occasionally, but that's also a byproduct of his desire to win every matchup. He'll need to learn the value of a draw at the NFL level, but that's an attitude any coach will happily work on. Risner is a player who might rise as the draft approaches, but right now he projects to be available for the Eagles on day 2. Next, Round 2, Devin Singletary. Page 3 Use your arrows to browse Orlando, FL. September 21st, Florida Atlantic Owls running back Devin Singletary 5 runs the ball during the football game between UCF and FAU on September 21, 2018 at CFE Arena in Orlando, Florida. Photo by Andrew Bershaw, Icon SportsWire via Getty Images. The Eagles have a second pick in Round 2 as a result of the trade with Baltimore in 2018, which landed the Ravens' Lamar Jackson. This gives Philadelphia a chance to take a big swing. Taking Singletary so early in the draft would certainly qualify. He's a running back who is going to cause NFL front offices to either love or hate him as the pre-draft process rolls on. Critics will correctly point out that he played pretty weak competition in college at Florida Atlantic. His lack of demonstrated ability to catch passes out of the backfield is also something some scouts will worry about. On the other hand, when he runs the ball it's easy to see he has special abilities. He ran mostly out of his own scheme for the Owls, but once he plants his foot and turns his hips upfield he transforms into a nightmare for opposing defenders. He may only be 5'9", but he carries 200 pounds with ease. He's definitely a back who can handle the load for an NFL team as a rookie. The only question the Eagles should have about taking Singletary here is whether or not running back is a position worth investing a second-round pick. We think it's a worthwhile gamble on a player like Singletary, but we won't argue with the Eagles choosing to wait until the later rounds to find a less tantalizing back. Next, round 4, Chris Lindstrom. Use your arrows to browse.